Alright, so in this video, I wanted to go over my trades for the week expiring October 8th. Alright, so first let's go over the trades of my subscribers account. So in this account, total profits for last week were 400 net US. So let's go over the trade. So the first trade here is September 28th was opened a Spotify naked put at a 195 strike. So let's look up Spotify just to see where it was trading at on that day. So Spotify September 28th. So it's September 28th. Spotify was around 230. Opened a 195 put, collected $4 with a November 19 expiry, and then closed October 7th. So let's look at October 7th. Spotify was trading at around the same price as when this trade was open, but it was closable because time had gone by. Exactly 9 days had gone by. So the trade was closable for $2.80, making a net profit of 108 US. Just out of curiosity, let's go see what this option is trading for today. So 195 strike for November 19. It's going to click on options here in Yahoo Finance. Go to November 19. Let's look at the straddle. It's easier to look at. So 195 put is worth $2. Wow, that's good. Is that the last traded price? Yeah, it's worth $2. So you see, if the trade was held a few more days, could have made an extra, 70 cents? But I mean, $1.20, not bad in 9 days when the trade initially had almost 50 days to go. Now the buying power required for this trade is about, Spotify is a 30% margin requirement stock. Spotify was trading at 230, so 0.30% times 230 minus how out of the money this strike was. So the 195 strike was about 35 points out of the money, times 100 because it was one contract, so 3,400. So the buying power required for this trade is 3,400. So not bad. Now, of course, there's a risk that Spotify drops to 195. So if Spotify did drop to 195, the capital required would go up to 5,800. Okay. Next trade here is Peloton. Opened September 29th. So let me just bring up the chart for Peloton. PTON. So this is the option chain. I want the chart summary. All right, so Peloton September 29th was trading at 86. Opened a 75 put, collected $3.40, and then October 7th. So actually, look at this. They were all closed on October 7th, which was last week's very green day. So October 7th is over here. Peloton jumped to 88. So it was initially opened at 86, and then 8 days later, 8 days passed, and then the stock was trading at 88. The trade was closable for $2.40. So they initially collected $3.40, paid $2.40 to close the trade, giving a net profit of $88 US. Let's look at the option, what it's worth right now. So the 75 November, so option chain here, November 19, straddle 75. So 75 put, I'm looking for the 75 put. Let's look up, straddle, sorry. 75 put is worth $2.31. This was closed for $2.40. So yeah, not a bad deal. And the buying power required for this trade, well, if Peloton was at 86, so 30% times 86 minus, it was about 11 points out of the money, minus 11 times 100. So it took about $1,500 of buying power for this trade. So pretty good. I like trading Peloton. All right, next here, Twitter naked put at a 50 strike, 2 contracts, open for $1.50 on October 5th. So this trade was held for 3 days. So October 4th, let's look up Twitter here. October 4th, so TWTR. Twitter, October 4th. Go back to the chart. All right, so probably I could do 5 days maybe. No, I'll have to do 1 month chart. Okay. So October 4th is right here. Perfect entry for the put. So Twitter was trading at 58, opened a 50 put, 2 contracts for $1.50. And then on October 7th, on that green day, when Twitter was trading at 64, the put was closed for 86 cents, giving a net profit of $115. So 3-day trade, $115. So now let's look at the buying power for this trade. Buying power would be 0.3 times 58 minus, it was out of the money by 8 points. So it took less than $1,000 buying power times 2, because we have 2 contracts here. So it took about $2,000 of buying power for this trade. Let's go see what this option is trading for right now. So the 50 put for November 19. I'm just curious. I'm just curious to see if it was if we closed too early or if we closed at a decent profit. So 50 strike is worth 76 cents. So we closed for 86 cents. So not bad. No regrets. Next year, this is a 1-day trade. This was a good one. Lightspeed dropped like crazy for some reason. So 75 put here, opened October 6th. So let's look up Lightspeed, LSPD. Lightspeed October 6th. Let's look up the chart. So Lightspeed October 6th. We could do 5 days in this case. So it was trading around 87. Opened the 75 put for $3.50. November 19 expiry. The next day, Lightspeed goes up to 92, allowing us to close the trade for $2.50, giving us that $1 profit. So net of commissions, $88 net US, and that's a 1-day trade, and that makes up the $400 net profit here in this account. Now let's look at the return. So it's been, I think, 9 weeks now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 weeks. So I use the different colors just to distinguish the different weeks. So 9 weeks with 36.25 total profit. 36.25 total profit. I think US is 125 now. It used to be 127, 128. So times 125. So that's a total profit in Canadian in 9 weeks. So divided by 9 weeks and then multiply by 52 to get the yearly profit if we were to continue at this same pace. Divided by an account that has 100,000. So that's about 26% annualized return if we continue at this same pace. So it's not bad. With a few positions open. Chewy, which is completely in the money by probably almost 15 points. Path is in the money. Pinterest is safe. Peloton is in the money. FedEx is in the money. Peloton, this Peloton here is okay. This Fiverr here is fine as well, and CRTX is fine as well. All right, let's go to my trades now. All right, so last week I had total profit of 552. So these are the trades that I closed. All right, so the first trade here that you see that is closed is, and as you can see, most of them were closed October 7th on that green day. And one of them was closed October 5th. I definitely closed this one too early. I was just tired of holding it, and it had an expiry of March 18. I didn't feel like the extra profit I can collect from it was worth holding it till March 18. So I just ended up closing it for a $142 profit. So this was a covered call on the Bitcoin ETF. But since then, Bitcoin has gone up, so I could have made up a little bit more profit if I held on to it. My timing is always amazing. Regardless, close trade. Next crash, I'll get in again. So I've got the SPY put spreads and the Q put spreads over here. So I open them on those red days. So September 20th, September 30th, October 1st, October 4th, when we had good red days. So I opened these spreads. I could have let them expire worthless, but you never know with this market. We could get a strong downward movement. So on that green day, October 7th, I decided to close everything, and I combined some of them in one trade so I can save on commissions. So initially, as you can see, they're 80 cents, 85 cents, 85 cents, 85 cents. So the total net profit after closing them and commission was about $153 US. So it's not much, but it's also because it was only 80 cents. It wasn't $1 per spread. And then next here, we've got, once again, that Lightspeed Trade. So in this account, I had opened it for $3, so I didn't get that $3.50. I ended up closing it for $2.10. Did I see what it's trading for right now? Yeah. Okay, just want to see what it's trading for right now, that option. So 75 put November 19. 75 put November 19. Cannot be trading for 15 cents. All right, wrong expiry. So 75 put is trading for $2.10. Okay, so no regret, I guess. It's trading for the same thing. All right, so I closed it for $2.10, giving me a $78 net profit 3 days into the trade. Not bad. I also had that Twitter naked put. I did 2 contracts. I didn't get the best entry though. I got in at $1.13 at a 50 strike as well. Closed it for 62 cents, giving me $89 net profit. And I also had that Peloton put, 75 put for $3.45. Closed it for $2.45, giving me an $88 net profit, so 8 days held. And that Bitcoin was 137 days held. So the average days held for my closed trades last week were a total of an average of 23 days if I include the Bitcoin one. Without the Bitcoin, it is an average of 6 days. Let's just go see in the other account. The average is much lower, of course. The average is 5 days. Yeah. So not bad for average days held in a trade. Now let's look at my return. Not going to be as good. Let me just refresh this, or refresh. And I guess we could do the last 12 months again. So October is 10 months, and we could take 2 months here from November. All right, so we've got a total here of, it just sucks that the US dollar keeps dropping. So total, an average, should we look at the average? Yeah, let's just look at the average. So the average is 1943.50 US per month for the last 12 months. Yeah, whatever. So 1943 times US is $1.25. So that's the average per month. So divide that by the account that is about 130,000. It's a little bit less, but just to make it simple. So that's 1.8% per month times 12. That's 22%. So I think it was the same calculation as last time. So it's around 22% annualized return if I keep the same pace. And I've got, how many trades I've got open? I've got about 26 trades open. This one's okay. This Baba, I'm lucky, came back up to almost 170. I rolled the covered call a little bit too early. Did not get the best premium for my call that I sold, but at least it's coming back up, so that's good news for Baba. This one's in the money, but I'm not worried about it. This was a put spread on Roku, 290 strike for November. Not worried about it. CRTX. Really, the only thing that I'm probably worried about is Skills here, because it's really in the money. Pin 65 is really in the money, but I'm not worried about it. It's not stressing me. So let's look at what's stressing me here. Probably, oh yeah, these ones, of course. Root, RMO, SNPR. Not Hims, not this one. Sumo, Wish, and then Hims and Curiosity Stream. But they're not taking much buying power anyway, so it's not a big deal. I could forget about them, ignore them, and just wait a year or so and see what happens. As long as it's not stopping me from opening new trades, that's what matters. So I could just ignore them. Not like Spotify. I don't know if you remember it, when I had that Spotify naked put, it was taking almost $10,000 of buying power, and my total buying power is about 40 to 50k, so it was taking a lot. So it was stopping me from making new trades. I was being a little bit more cautious and selective, so it made me miss on opportunities. But these ones are not that troublesome. All right, so I just wanted to share my trades from last week. If you have any questions, leave in the comment section below. Like always, if you can open an account with Questrade to sell options, use my referral link below to get $50 in free commissions. If you want to join the Trade Alerts group, where I share my trades live via WhatsApp and be part of the community of other people who sell options, link is in the description below as well. Thanks for watching.